We're in Hammerfell, I think.
Just waiting for people to come live.
Why does the river take us anywhere? The Dwemer. Yosha kidnapped our comrades. Many things. A whole fast. If I did.
Just waiting for people to actually join to start watching. Before I
Fair
start.
enough.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We got one person. One person's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of people. Hello, hello. Welcome to those that just joined. I will start this as it will be available to watch when I go off. I will have a Cairns local popping in to have a quick chat once I've gone through the modelling. And so at the moment I've got up the map, the satellite image of the tropical low, which is designated tropical low 12U by the BOM, and Invest 92P by the Joint Typhoon Watch Centre. But it's all the same system, so it still looks like a bit of a hot mess out there. As you can see, the last light over on the east, there's quite a bit of decent convection happening. But for the most part, it's still looking pretty sick. Now, the winds are starting to consolidate a little bit, but nothing too dramatic. I will swap over to the warning and show you where the cyclone wind field is near the centre of the storm soon. But at this stage, the convection is very much far away from the centre of the low pressure system. As you can see, let me just swap so I'm looking at the actual thing. So as you can see, you've got some decent convection over here to the northwest. You've got some decent convection to the southeast over here, but by the low, there's not actually much going on. Now, I will just quickly in the live feed swap windows. So let me just do that. Give me a sec. Here we go. We're all lined up properly. Yes, we are. Okay, so going on to the wind field that we have here. Now, the technical definition for a cyclone is, from the BOM, it is winds need to be over half of the around the centre of the storm of 63 kilometres per hour or higher. They say 63, but I've never seen a name system with less than 65, so I'm not sure where the discretion is there or anything. But anyhow, as you can see with the latest, which was 4 p.m. local time, the wind field here, so these are the gale force wind field, they're only going around about just over a quarter of that inner, near that core. And if we just scroll down here a little bit, the sustained winds near the centre, so this is near the centre only, are 65 kilometres per hour. And that is in regards to that particular section there. Now, as we go on, the BOM have put that it may develop into a Category 1 cyclone. Personally, I think that's more of a coin toss at this point because it may not reach technical definition. It could, but it definitely is a coin toss. It's a 50-50 chance at this point that tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon it could develop into a full-blown cyclone. So there's that on that particular part. Now, what I will quickly do is we will swap over to the modelling and have a quick look at the EC modelling at this stage. Let me just make sure that is correctly lined up on the screen so that you can all see it very well. There we go. Now, this is the EC model. So this is, of all the numerical models, this is one of the more accurate or modelling. And as you can see, even though it has on the pressure, just change the pressure thing. Sorry about this. There we go. once it actually changes, pressure is 992, which is, if we were going to look at pressure compared to strength of cyclone, 992 would be typically associated with a category 1 cyclone. So even though the pressure is there, the wind still, from modelling, is still not 100% showing that we will have a fully fledged cyclone. So we've got that 60 to 70 kilometre winds in the south there, and we've got weaker winds to the north. So it's still very much a touch and go situation with this. Some of the other modelling, let's just quickly go to GFS, everyone's favourite. Even GFS is showing that it's not very symmetrical, that wind around the system. So it's looking a bit of a 50-50 if it does get that wind to wrap completely round that system or not. And we'll just swap over to the Access one. And even though the BOM have that system developing tomorrow afternoon, their own modelling doesn't even show that. So I think it is a case of being cautious more than anything, just putting the cyclone to say that it could develop. If it doesn't, awesome. If it does, then at least it's covered their back. But regardless if it's a cyclone or not, and I cannot stress this enough, the winds, especially on the south side, and the rain is going to be heavy, and the winds are going to be very strong, damaging, even maybe destructive gusts occasionally. So regardless if it's named, and that's the point that we need to make, regardless if it's named, it will be a decent system coming in. Now, what I'm going to quickly do is we're going to swap over to the track again, and I'm going to bring in someone who lives in the area. Let me just... So we have Liz Lavender. She's actually runs her own group. She runs this one. Let me just quickly swap over. She covers areas from around, and she can correct me when she comes in. I'll bring her in a sec. But she runs this group, Far North Queensland, which is from about Ingham North and out to Ravenwood, I believe, and it includes the Cape York Peninsula. But let me just bring Liz in now. She's there waiting patiently. I can see her. G'day, Liz. Welcome to the live stream.
G'day, Nico. It's good.
I did give the areas correctly, didn't I?
In addition, going out west, where we cover from Ravenswood out to Richmond, and we also cover the whole Gulf region.
Yep. Cool.
As well as Torres Strait.
Oh, okay. You do Torres Strait as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so to the people that we've got watching at the moment, now Liz lives up in Koa, so she's a little bit further north than the main area of impact will be, but she should still see some impacts at the time. What are the conditions like for you at the moment?
Well, not too bad actually. On and off today, we have had some gusts, but the biggest gust we've had here is 54s. So it's not too bad at the moment. We have had some on and off showers, and we've even had a little bit of sun. So in the meantime, we're just waiting on what's to come overnight into tomorrow morning. But I
Yep.
will say there will be a lot of rain coming.
Yep. Yeah, and it's a bit of a concern now that track is trending to the south, that it may bring that rain to places that really don't want it currently. Like, yeah, they don't want to see that at all.
Well, there's an extreme amount of rivers that are under warning and also watch.
Yep.
So, and that comes from all the way from the top, all the way down as far as, if I can remember rightly, it was the Horton River.
Yep.
Down south of Townsville at this stage. But since the update, I haven't checked it yet. but it could be further now.
Let's go and have a little look on the warning page while we're here. Um, oh, why is it giving me the news site? I hate the news site. Hate it with a passion.
Tell me about it.
So let's have a look. We've got initial flooding for quite a few places. That's okay. So we've got these flood warnings for Ross River. So around the Townsville area. Let's have a look at other places. We got the Burdekin River as initial minor flood warning. Um, they don't seem to have them all on the one flood warning like they used to, which is annoying. So,
No, yeah, it is annoying, but they do have they should have the flood watch. It should have a warning thingy for there.
yep. And there's a severe weather warning currently. So this is how large that system is going to affect. So a large area where the rainfall and wind is going to extend way
It's
up
over
north.
1,000. It's over 1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, it's massive. So down from Mackay and all the way up to Hopeville and Cooktown. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So yeah, everyone needs to be heeding these warnings and just watch out and see what happens in the near future. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. If anyone can hear that, I don't know what he's barking at, but anyway,
Probably barking his own shadow.
probably. So yeah, like that severe weather warning is massive. So it just proves that currently this system has a lot of uncertainty to it. And
Mhm.
even if I just swap across to another window, which you'll be able to see once I bring it up, Liz, as well on there. This is the Ensembles thing. Give me a sec. La 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 la. Here we go. Yeah, that's on there. So that's the Ensembles outlook. So these are all the individual runs of different of the EC modeling, and as you can see, there's still so much uncertainty, even just a couple of days out.
It's spaghetti.
Yeah, each one of these lines is an ensemble run of where it thinks it's going to go. It's just crazy. I've never seen anything this bad, this close to landfall.
No wonder this thing is so highly complex.
It is, so it's definitely going to be an interesting thing. But anyhow, I think we've pretty much covered a lot of what we're going to do. I don't know if anyone that's watching has any questions. I will see the comments pop up. But even if you have questions after the live stream's gone, I can answer them later on. But I just want to thank Liz. Liz was a bit nervous coming on because this is her first coming in for a live stream. So,
So give me a shout out, guys. I'd appreciate that.
yeah, say hi to Liz. So,
Uh,
yeah, so she was nervous. So thank you for coming up and just giving us a bit of a rundown of what's happening for you.
no worries,
So,
Nico.
what are your thoughts? So, what are your actual thoughts on what you're expecting, especially around your particular area? So, you
Well,
are in the Atherton Tablelands, just west of Cairns. So, what do you expect?
well, I do expect a fair amount of winds coming through, especially coming up from the south. Um,
Renee
a
says hi,
lot.
by the way, and so does
Oh,
John.
hi, Renee. um, but yeah, we're going to expect a lot of rain. Anything from anywhere from between 170 to 100 or 500 mils. So it pays to watch out.
Yep,
Now, also want to bring up that once the low starts going further south, going to have to watch for the westerly winds that come rushing through the Athens tablelands, or especially at the peaks of west of the mountains, because as that wind starts coming through over the mountain range, it's got to go somewhere. So
Yep.
therefore, it goes flying down the hill into the flats.
Yep.
So therefore, there is a chance that katabatic winds will come about.
Yep.
It's something that everybody on the flats, especially just below mountainsides, have really got to watch for.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you also get some of those peaks, those mountains where you get the valleys.
Yeah.
You do get they kind of the wind condenses down those valleys as well. Because I remember
Yeah, we're
during
looking at
Darcy.
Red Lynch, Crystal Cascades, all around that area,
Yep.
especially. So Smithfield might get some, but further down, yes, the southern side of Cairns, they may get some as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, so something that people have to keep an eye on.
Yep. And just
Mm,
heed any warnings, and just even though the crossing isn't may not be near them, they've got to watch out for these kind of situations as well.
that's right,
Because
because this type of wind field, it spreads so far out from the actual centre itself.
yep.
Or yeah, it's amazing. Phew.
And we've got the monsoon flow, quite a strong monsoon flow affected Weeper as well at the moment. So they're going to get those strong winds and heavy rain as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole area is different hazards in different places, and it's going to be interesting to watch.
Yes, it certainly will be. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, make sure you keep us up to date on what happens with you, and obviously I work with you on your page occasionally, and I'll be keeping people updated on my page, and yeah, so we make sure people keep an eye on all the pages, and heed any
And
warnings.
one thing people have got to do is there are certain things we do not put onto the site. So
Yep.
therefore, like we do the warnings naturally. That's
Oh
a
yeah.
natural thing. But when it comes to road closures and things like that, please go to your emergency management dashboards run by your local council. That is where you will get all that kind of information.
I just want to quickly say hi to Nicole. She's Nicole Carbon. She just popped up in the comments. She's a friend of mine that lives in Pennsylvania. No, not Pennsylvania. Uh, Pen- I can't even remember, Nicole. You have to remind me, but she's in the US. So she's
Oh,
tuned in from the US.
hi to anyone from the US.
So g'day, Nicole. But yes, yeah, definitely good to. Is it Pencil? That's going to bother me where it is, what state she's in now. Um, anyway, yeah, so people should definitely tune into the emergency service pages. You can find them on Facebook, or you can find them directly on their website. Any road closures, any airport flight disruptions, don't ask us. We don't know. Go directly to the airport websites, and look there.
Either
Because
there
we
or
won't
check
know.
with your own airlines.
Yeah. So it's most. Oh, it is Pennsylvania. Okay, I got it right. Awesome. uh, yeah. So yeah, we won't know those closures, but most likely can. I mean, and don't take this as gospel, but most likely Cairns and Townsville, well, Townsville specific, especially, possibly Cairns will maybe close. But as I say, we don't know for sure. Check with the airport, or the airline you're flying with if you happen to be flying into Townsville or Cairns in the next couple of days. And and yeah, just check with them because we don't have that information. We could look it up, but it's best to go directly to the airline or the airport and ask them directly because they will have the up to date information. Same with the road closures. Check with the emergency services, and just make sure you got the up to date information, not stuff that we may have posted that could be old now. So, yes, and no one panic buy, as Renee just said. There's no
Mm,
reason to panic, so don't buy all the toilet
exactly.
paper. No,
Thanks, Renee.
yeah, don't buy all the toilet paper because yeah, people need it as well. Wipe your butt on the grass if you have to. Then you can do it.
Newspaper.
Yeah, newspaper. Newspapers are useful for something. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's probably it. I've only got limited time before I've got to do something after this. So once again, thank you for those that have joined us. Um, Thank you, and even to our Nicole over in America. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for Liz for popping in and just giving your opinion on what you think's going to happen, and just to give people a bit of a heads up as being a local over there.
Well, thanks
So
for the
yeah,
opportunity.
no, that's all right. Like I told you, it wouldn't be that scary. You just got to think that you're just talking with me. That's it.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah,
what I did.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I did when I was on a live feed with other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you everyone for who have joined in. Thank you, Liz, again, and I will keep updates happening on the feed on the site. And Liz will remember. I will just bring that up again. This is Liz's page. If you live in the areas that was noted, let me just get rid of that. If you live in the areas that are noted, that Liz said that she covers, give Liz a follow, join a group, give reports and everything. She appreciates them, and
Mm-hmm.
you will find local reports directly there. So, but yeah, in the meantime, everyone stay safe. And once again, thank you for joining. I think I've said that 4 times now, but I'm thankful. All right, everybody, stay safe, and I will talk to you later.
Will do, Nico.
See ya.
So